What's up, everybody? It's Platypus. Another day, another tier list, and another channel I found at 3 a.m. And if you look at this channel at face value, it doesn't look that weird. Maybe it's just my perverted lizard brain, or this channel seems kinda weird. My first point is that it's mainly girls in these vids. Second is our anime protagonist, who kinda looks like Johnny Sins. I mean, he's already been a firefighter, a plumber, and a police officer. A chiropractor doesn't seem too out of place. I don't know, maybe it's just me jumping to conclusions. Let's start this tier list off with feels like really good sex. He starts this one off with the usual. He takes off her shirt and massages their back. He then starts slapping her ass around to start to hype himself up. And it's scenes like these that make me want to drop everything in my life and train to become a chiropractor. He then uses a weird vibrator on her to get her all jazzed up. Now for the main event, he sticks his dick so far up her vagina that it, he uses the tip of his cock to shift her spine around. He literally fucks her spine back into position. And that wraps up the video. Easy A tier, truly inspiring. We now have Tiny Ballerina. He starts this off with taking her bra off and massaging her back. He then tells her to march in place as he stares at her ass. He then touches her ass. After that, he makes her walk in the hall. And this is an actual scene in the video, and this is not age restricted whatsoever. Okay, hope you finished, because we're moving on to tonight's main event. In the beginning, we hear that she has mid-back pain, and throughout the whole thing, our anime protagonist is sweating, wondering if his cock is long enough to reach up there. And then he penetrates her. His dick is just long enough to hammer her spine into the correct position. It reminded me of A Miracle on Ice, but more like A Miracle in the chiropractic office. Absolutely amazing. S tier. We now have wicked neck cracks. In the first half, it was pretty uninspiring and really boring. But as you have learned from the ancient Incan demons, never count the second half out. In the second half, she has neck pain, and he tries his hardest for his cock to reach up there, but it's no use. But then he remembers some advice from his grandma. Every hole is a goal. He then thinks to use the other side, the mouth. He drops his dick down there and slams his dick into the back of her neck. I'm doing a diagram with my hands, but you cannot see it, so just close your eyes to get the effect. So he drops his cock down there, down her throat and slams his dick into the back of her throat to rearrange her spine. This just shows how outside the box our protagonist thinks. Even through, Even though the first half was pretty boring, the second half left me with a tear in my eye and a little cum in my panties. Easy S tier. Now we end off this tier list with Playboy model gets her first ever chiropractic adjustment. We start this one off with our anime protagonist getting some intel on her kinks. I mean, you know the routine, but he takes her shirt off and massages her back. She then shows him her ass, no bullshit. He then looks at her ass while she walks in place and then in the hallway. Then we see her boyfriend and wonder why he is there. And then our protagonist says that this is a two-man job. Then tags in her boyfriend and they have a threesome where they take turns fucking her back into alignment. Easy S tier. See ya.